Imagine unlocking your full potential, effortlessly moving past obstacles that once seemed insurmountable. What if the secret to continuous growth lies in understanding your unique stuck points and then systematically dismantling them? This video isn't just about identifying what holds you back. It's about giving you the exact tools to transform those limitations into springboards for your greatest achievements. If you're sitting there right now, feeling that frustration of being stuck in the same loop, same job, same habits, same excuses, then buckle up, because we're about to dive deep into how to spot those growth traps and shatter them for good. By the end of this, you'll walk away with a clear blueprint, actionable steps, and that fired up energy to level up your life starting today. Let's jump right in and expose these silent saboteurs. First things first, the silent saboteurs of success. These are the invisible forces that quietly halt your progress, keeping you from smashing those goals you've been dreaming about. You know, the ones that sneak up on you without warning, turning your ambition into stagnation. But here's what nobody tells you. These saboteurs aren't random bad luck. They're patterns you've built, and once you shine a light on them, you can dismantle them in as little as 30 days. Reclaiming hours of your time and skyrocketing your productivity. We're talking about common behavioral patterns and thought processes that act like unseen anchors, weighing you down even when you're hustling hard. For example, think about how you start the week full of fire, planning to crush your fitness routine, or finally tackle that side project. But by Wednesday, you're back to square one, scrolling aimlessly and wondering where the motivation went. Frustrating, isn't it? That right there is a saboteur at work, robbing you of the excitement and fulfillment you deserve. Let me paint a relatable scenario for you. Picture Jenny, a talented graphic designer in her 30s, who's been talking about launching her own freelance business for years. She's got the skills, the ideas, but every time she sits down to build her portfolio, something pulls her away. Maybe it's doubt. Maybe it's a quick email check that turns into hours. She ends up feeling defeated, stuck in her 9-to-5, watching others soar while she's grounded. Sound like someone you know? Maybe even you. But what happened next will shock you. Jenny identified her saboteur as this hidden fear of rejection, confronted it head-on, and within 90 days, she landed her first $3,000 client. The rush of that breakthrough, it's electric. It turns frustration into pure, unstoppable excitement. These saboteurs hit everyone. Entrepreneurs grinding late nights, parents juggling chaos, students prepping for exams. They thrive in the shadows, but today we're dragging them into the light so you can break free and feel that urgency to evolve. Now let's unpack these enemies one by one, because knowing your foe is half the battle, starting with the enemy number one, life adrift. This is when your days feel like they're on autopilot. No clear direction, no burning purpose, just drifting from one task to the next like a leaf in the wind. You wake up, check emails, handle the bare minimum, and crash day after day. It's exhausting, right? That nagging sense of, is this all there is? But here's the secret that changed everything for countless people I've seen. Without a vivid vision, you're setting yourself up for mediocrity. And studies from Harvard show that folks without defined goals are 42% less likely to hit any major milestones in life. Take it from Mark, a sales rep who was adrift in his career for 5 years, earning just enough to get by, but feeling empty inside. He was talented, but directionless, until he sat down and crafted a 1-year vision board. What shocked him? In just 6 months, he doubled his commissions to $150,000 and finally felt alive. Pattern interrupt. You think drifting is harmless? It's a thief stealing your potential. If you're feeling that frustration right now, that's your signal. Grab it, channel it into urgency, and steer toward a life that excites you every damn morning. Now, let's shift gears to enemy number 2, the subconscious sabotage. This one's a real ninja. It hides in your mind, feeding you limiting beliefs like, I'm not smart enough, or success only happens to lucky people. You don't even clock it, but it's sabotaging your every big swing. Nobody tells you this, but these beliefs often stem from childhood setbacks or one bad experience, and they can cost you tens of thousands in missed opportunities over a lifetime. Your mind is so powerful that it designs your reality without you knowing it. You have such deep-rooted beliefs that no matter how many opportunities are right in front of you, Your subconscious makes you not see them. For example, a friend. A friend when he finally decided to start his business. The first week went so badly that he almost gave up. He told me, "I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm doing everything wrong." He woke up late because I set the alarm wrong. He got a ticket for running a stop sign. He didn't sign some important papers to stop the insurance, and all that happened to him in 1 week. And it's not that it was bad luck or stupidity. It was his subconscious taking him back to his comfort zone. This subconscious was actively working without him realizing it. Your mind is so powerful that it creates your reality. And that is why you have to learn to recalibrate your beliefs, to climb to the next level. Enemy number 3 that is also actively playing against you is your environment. As you hear, we learned from our environment. You're not born stuck. You pick it up from the people and places around you. The negativity, the scarcity mindset, the "that's just how it is" attitudes from family, friends, or your workplace. It's like absorbing bad habits through osmosis. Think about growing up hearing, "Money doesn't grow on trees" every day. Suddenly, you're an adult hoarding pennies and fearing risks. But here's what nobody tells you. This learned behavior can chain you down for decades, but flipping your environment can rewrite your story in mere months. Research from social psychologists shows that surrounding yourself with high achievers can boost your own income by up to 15% in a single year. Relatable? Absolutely. Take Chris, who grew up in a blue-collar family where "dream big" was code for "get disappointed." He stayed in a safe, low-paying job for 12 years, frustrated and unfulfilled. Then he joined an online community of entrepreneurs, absorbed their energy, and launched his tech startup, pulling in $200K in revenue by year 2. Pattern interrupt. Your environment isn't destiny. It's a lever you control. Feel that spark of excitement? That's the beginning of your transformation. Lean into it and curate a circle that propels you forward. Now, enemy number 4 is very common these days with all the technology we have, and that is distractions and procrastination. These twins are momentum murderers. The pings from your phone, the "I'll do it later" lies that turn productive days into wasted ones. You're fired up at 9 a.m., but by noon, you're deep in a YouTube rabbit hole. Frustrating cycle that leaves you guilty and drained, right? The secret nobody shares? Procrastination isn't about being lazy. It's often fear or overwhelm in disguise, and it robs the average person of 55 full days a year in lost productivity, according to time management studies. But what shocked so many is how quickly you can flip it. Implement a simple hack and reclaim that time overnight. Look at David, a student who procrastinated on his thesis until deadlines loomed, stressing himself sick. He adopted the 5-minute rule. Commit to just 5 minutes on a task. In 30 days, he finished his paper early, aced his degree, and felt invincible. Urgency alert. Distractions aren't innocent. They're dream killers. Break the pattern today and bask in that exhilarating sense of control and accomplishment. Finally, the enemy number 5, the motivation myth. This is the big lie, that you need to feel motivated before you take action. You wait for that perfect spark, and poof, weeks vanish without progress. Spoiler, motivation is a fickle friend. It's discipline that builds empires. But here's what nobody tells you. Relying solely on motivation fails 95% of the time, but creating systems and routines delivers consistent wins day in and day out. Shocking stat from behavioral science. Those who bust this myth achieve their goals 3 times faster. Example? Sophia chased motivation for her health journey, starting diets only to quit when the hype faded, for years. Then she built non-negotiable habits, like meal prepping Sundays. In 12 weeks, she dropped 25 pounds and radiated energy. Pattern interrupt. Motivation doesn't create action. Action creates motivation. If frustration's boiling up, channel it. Ditch the myth and step into the power of real sustainable drive. We've now exposed the enemies. Let's arm you with the blueprint for breaking free. These are practical, actionable strategies to dismantle those limiting beliefs and fear-based thinking once and for all. Start by challenging your beliefs directly. Grab a journal. List your top 5 limiting thoughts, like "I'll never be successful," and counter each with 3 pieces of evidence from your life, proving them wrong. Do this for 7 straight days. and watch your self-doubt crumble, boosting your confidence by up to 40% as per cognitive therapy research. But here's the secret that changed everything. It's not fluffy affirmations. It's hard evidence that rewires your brain for success. The excitement hits when you feel those chains snap. No more holding back, just pure forward momentum. Build on that with the small wins compounding method. Don't chase massive overhauls. Stat tiny victories that snowball into huge results. If your goal is to write a book, commit to 100 words a day. No more, no less. In 30 days, you'll have a chapter done and momentum that's addictive. Specifics? Studies from habit experts show compounding small wins leads to 37% higher long-term goal achievement. Frustrating if you overlook it, but exhilarating when you see the compound effect kick in. Pattern interrupt. Overwhelmed by big goals? Small wins make them bite-sized and unbeatable. Use this to forge unshakable confidence and keep the wins rolling in. Look, amp it up with habit stacking and strategic environmental design. Habit stacking means attaching a new behavior to an existing one, like doing push-ups right after brewing coffee. It's effortless integration. Then, design your space for success. Hide your phone during work hours. Place books where you lounge. Nobody tells you, but this environmental tweak can skyrocket your daily output by 25% in just a few weeks. Now, on to mastering continuous evolution. First, implement the feedback loop for self-correction and adaptive learning. After every key action or day, pause and ask, what went well? What bombed? How do I adjust? This loop turns trial and error into precision mastery, cutting your learning curve in half. But what shocked me about it is how it erases regret. You're always improving, always ahead. Specific example, top performers in business use feedback loops to scale twice as fast, pivoting on real data instead of guesswork. Feel that rush? It's your growth accelerating, turning every experience into fuel for the next level. Embrace the growth mindset. Flip your view of failure from a dead end to valuable data. As psychologist Carol Dweck's research proves, people with a growth mindset outperform those with fixed ones by 47% across careers and personal goals. Instead of I failed, say I learned, and watch frustrating setbacks become stepping stones. Pattern interrupt. Failure isn't a label. It's a lesson in disguise. Cultivate this mindset, and you'll approach challenges with curiosity, not dread, building resilience that makes you anti-fragile. Speaking of resilience, cultivate it alongside proactive problem solving. Anticipate roadblocks before they hit. Brainstorm what-ifs and have backup plans ready. When life throws curveballs, you'll bounce back in 24 hours, not weeks. The secret: resilience isn't innate. It's built through consistent practice, and resilient individuals achieve their objectives 60% more often, per resilience studies. Urgency strikes here. In a world full of unpredictability, this skill turns chaos into opportunity. Shocking turnaround. Folks who master it report 50% less stress and double the satisfaction in life. All right, your next leap forward. It's time to act. Choose one blueprint strategy to implement this week. Maybe the small wins method if you're overwhelmed, or habit stacking if you need routine. Pick it, commit fiercely, and track your progress. You'll see shifts in days. But here's what nobody tells you until right now. To turbocharge this entire process, grab the Mental Discipline Kit. This isn't some generic guide. It's a powerhouse toolkit with customizable worksheets for belief-busting, daily trackers for small wins, audio meditations for mindset shifts, and step-by-step blueprints for environmental design. All designed to dismantle your stuck points. Find the link in the description and unlock the tools that have helped thousands break free. And most important, I want to hear from you. Share your biggest stuck point breakthrough in the comments below. What enemy resonated most, and how are you tackling it? Let's build this community of growth warriors together. And hey, stay tuned. Next video, we're diving deeper into advanced growth techniques, like scaling your habits for massive impact and turning resilience into a superpower. We've got so much more coming to keep you leveling up. If this video lit a fire under you, smash that like button. Hit subscribe for more no BS strategies on crushing limits, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Remember, you're not stuck. You're just getting started. Go out there, identify those traps, and level up like the badass you are.